We're back with Miriam Colon and Tito Puente, and we'd like to ask both of you, you know, Ana and I, in the beginning of the show, we discussed the impact of the Latin entertainment industry in New York, and we'd like to get your feelings on it. Where do you know, you've been involved for the last 15, 20 years on developing this influence. So where do you think it's going in the future, 10, 15 years from now? What do you think is going to be happening theatrically and musically in Latin New York?
Well, if Ms. Colon continues the way she's doing, all this project that she does with all these shows, I can foresee a young generation wanting to study acting, you know, performing in the theater, just like in the music. If we give these scholarship funds and we give an incentive to our young generation, we'll be remembered for a long time for the work that we're doing in now. I know that in the future, she's going to feel very happy knowing that some of her students or her pupils are from the school graduated to become big names, big stars, just like maybe the musicians become band leaders or arrangers or big artists.
What about you, Miriam? What do you think about?
I feel he says in the future will be remembered. He is remembered. He's an institution.
It's already an institution. So are you, though. So are you. You're both institutions.
15 years is much more that he has contributed. He's really an inspiration. I just hope, yes, that the media will continue to recognize the effort that we are making.
Now, you have 3 performances per season. Do you want more than that, Miriam? Is that a goal?
Well, yes, we have 3 plays per season. Ideally, there could be 6 plays per season if the people would come to the theater more often, if the funds would appear in order to put the show so that people can come, etc. But you have to keep there doing it and not becoming disheartened if it is hard.
Well, what's coming up for both of you? What's the theater presenting now, and Tito, what are you doing musically?
Well, right now I'm involved with the Scholarship Fund. We're going to have a performance coming up in a couple of months with another queen. They call her the Queen of the South Side, Celia Cruz. She's the queen of the theater. I'm surrounded by queens. I hope I don't get involved.
We have royalty on the show today.
Yeah, royalty, right. Keep calling me the king, I'm okay. When they call me the queen, then I got problems. So I'm surrounded by beautiful people.
Well, I have a great idea, though. You could have a fundraiser for your theater,
yes.
too.
We perform. I've done a lot of, whenever maybe in wants the orchestra or something, I've always come through for her, just like what she needs. I need her, she comes through for me. We always find each other involved in a lot of activities that come up in the city, especially, you know. We don't see each other every day because we're both in the same field, an entertainment field, but she's very busy and so am I, and our travels. But our thoughts are always together when it involves our young generation coming up. So
we
it's an
are
honor
delighted to have both of you here, the ambassadors of Latin culture throughout the world, and they're both New York Puerto Ricans, and I'm so proud of them. And we'll be back next week with more tiempo for you.
Yes, a little bit more tiempo. Thank you very much for coming.
Thank
you. See Promise of Spring, a continuously changing display of